Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Fixer Upper Challenge. This is the episode leading up to the series finale. So next week will be the final episode of the series, and after that I will be doing occasional family updates because I still will be playing with them off camera. And so I will give updates, maybe just screen record what I'm doing during those times and share highlight clips and things like that. I struggled with how to make this episode because essentially they weren't doing that much. I mean, just basic everyday care. Dwayne was going to school, Desiree was going to school, and that was about it. So it really wasn't much to show. So I struggled with how to do it, and I at first started doing it the normal way of how I would typically record this series, but I realized after 2 hours I had just a very few clips of Cora giving birth to her and Dwayne's second child, and that was it. And so then after that I was like, well, I'm just going to screen record with game sound and then just, insert clips here and there. But the program I use for that, I normally use OBS for my Let's Plays, but I use Filmora Screen typically for things like my machinimas or things where I don't want to record both voice and game sound. But when I used Filmora Screen this time, it did not even record game sound. So then I had hours of gameplay where there was no game sound at all. In my opinion, this challenge is completed, and it technically was when I first started filming this episode, but I didn't make the final decision until after they celebrated Winterfest, and so they all had a very, very horrible Winterfest because I didn't buy a tree or presents or anything like that. Father Winter did come, and that will be some clips a little bit later on. He was horribly mean to the new toddler because, I aged them up in the series right after they're born. But he was horrible to her, but he gave gifts to the rest of them except for Dwayne. But really, they just did not have a very good Winterfest. And at the end of this video, there are pictures of the house before and the house after. So in the next video, of course, will be Dwayne and Cora's wedding, which I have scheduled for some Sunday. Then I'll be showing a little bit of what occurred after that, as well as a little bit that occurred before the wedding took place. Okay, so the first set of clips I'm showing actually has me talking because I recorded it as a regular Let's Play, and this is where Cora gave birth to her and Dwayne's second child, which was a little girl. Dwayne couldn't make it to the delivery because he had university, and of course, as I said before, I did name her Door, and you will see that later. And I aged her up almost immediately and gave her a little makeover, which will also be shown. Okay, so she has gone into labor as she was getting ready to eat her breakfast. Actually, no, she's going to watch if she already ate her breakfast. Okay, so we need to go ahead and head to have the baby at the hospital. We're going to join her. We're going to try to take Dwayne, but he does have class at 8. Okay, so here's one of my bald Sims. It's all good. Check in. Okay. Yes, he is supposed to be at class right now, so I don't know if he's going to get in trouble for not being there or what, because okay, he's gonna have to go to class, which really sucks because I mean, this is his baby. Okay, Desiree's at school, Darian is at the daycare, so I guess she's just gonna go have the baby by herself. I mean, whatever. Like I said, the ultrasound says it's a girl, so we are going to name it Dora, which is Dwayne and Cora put together. That's what I would have named Darian if he had been a girl, but okay, here she comes. She didn't even change into a gal. She's just like, let's go. We're gonna roll with what I'm wearing. Oh, of course, the other room that I never go in. Oh. Okay, Doc. Let's work your magic here. Okay. His class is over at like 9:25, so we could probably get him here, but let's see. We brought him here, so oh, no, not you. You're already here. I said bring him here. Guess we can't do that. Okay. No, he wasn't prepared because his fiance was in labor. Okay, it's a girl. We're going to name her Dora. Thank gosh that she only has one at a time. Okay, so okay. Oh, this baby's not having it. No, we're not wearing that home. No. If anybody knows of a mod or anything that can stop her from doing this, please let me know, because I am so over the hospital gown. Okay, so let's just head on home then. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's going on here? We have Bill. Oh my goodness, Bill's gonna take almost all of our money. Sure. Let's see. Baby is in his room. I'm gonna have to go in long enough to move baby out of that room. And for now, we'll just stick her right there. I'm probably getting ready to age her up immediately and set up their wedding for Saturday. Now, Winterfest is supposed to be on Wednesday. I'm technically not supposed to be able to do anything until she has 8,000 simoleons, so she's not going to get that in her job on Tuesday. Possibly could get it Wednesday, but I don't know. Alright, where is my toddler? He's right there. He is like completely devastated that there is another baby in this house. Alright, Dwayne, I need you to please clean this. And I need you to clean this for now. Okay, so we've got Cora in here taking care of the baby. And Dwayne doing some tasks. He needs to get ready to do some schoolwork. And I'm going to go ahead and age up Dora because this is just a regular challenge let's play, nothing with babies. So I don't want to have baby. So let's see what this baby looks like. Alright, so Dora has aged up and Dora is independent. You are the best, Dora. Okay. All right. So okay, in this clip, Dorian finally maxed all of his skills, and he's technically ready to be aged up into a child, but I wanted to wait until after the wedding and all of that, so I will schedule him a birthday party for the following weekend, and we will age him up into a child, and that will also be shown in the next video after the wedding. This is a small clip of how they celebrated Winterfest. All the kids were technically asleep. I made them all get up and come talk to Santa to at least check that off, and as you can tell, he was rude to Dora. He gave Dorian and Desiree something as well as Cora, and Dwayne was too busy working on a project presentation for school, so he didn't even talk to him much. This is a cute little clip of Dorian playing in the snow. He snuck out of the house and was just out there playing in the snow, and it was simply adorable. As I had Desiree in her room working on journaling because she had a bad day at school, I noticed that I had placed one of Cora's old cameras in her room when she was probably a toddler, to be honest with you. And so I had Desiree take it and decided she was going to be like a little photographer. She was going to love photography. And right now the only two pictures she's really taken is a selfie of herself and a photo of Dorian playing with his blocks, and I'll probably explore more of that later on. And Dwayne did get his second term grades in. He got an A- and 3 A+, which is not bad at all considering that it was kind of rocky at first because he was at the hospital when his first class started and had to leave about half an hour after the class started. Just a mess, but that's the class he got an A- in. So overall he did fine. He has registered for his third term classes. I put him back on 3 because I typically have my Sims go 4 terms with 3 classes apiece to equal their 12. And the first term he only went 2 because we had to pay for it, and so I put him at 4 the second term to catch up. And so now he's back at 3, and he will do 3 the fourth term, and he will be done with his degree. So he is all ready to go with his new set of classes. And that's really all that happened when I was playing off camera. I mean, otherwise it was cooking and basic, taking care of their needs, doing homework. Cora did a few work assignments. Of course, there was like 2 holidays within that time period of which she didn't get to work, so that was 2 days that she didn't make money. And so then I will lead into the pictures, before and after pictures of the house. The after pictures will be the house as it was ready to be like sold. I mean, pretend that she's a house flipper. She bought a house, she fixed it up, and now she's gonna sell it. So of course she's taking like all of the kids stuff out, and there's a bedroom set in there, but it's not the one that she was using, and things like that. So that's why the upstairs looks pretty empty, because technically you really don't sell a house with furniture in it anyway. So technically I have moved them out of this house off camera. I did it pretty much on Sim Saturday, and Sim Sunday is the wedding, so I have stopped playing it for right now until I can get into it and really do the wedding video like I want to do for them. And so also have to go through and fix a lot of her siblings who have lost hair or clothes in my massive CC deletion. So I will be showing their new house after the wedding in that video. I'm gonna start that video off with the wedding. And the house they're living in now is not a fixer-upper. It's ready. It was move-in ready. She's just going to work and be able to save money, and they're going to purchase a new fixer-upper as like a retail property. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and like my content, please hit the subscribe button. Leave me some comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!